That looks like a main event.
I just want to tell you like her favorite things and personality-wise. I know, like looking on TV and just kind of seeing a picture, it's a lot harder to, you know, envision a baby. Like her favorite food is like sweet potatoes. She's really sweet. She loves to give people kisses. Favorite song is Baby Shark. Just like that kind of stuff.
Can you tell me what's her favorite toy?
She has a little Baby Shark puppet.
Okay, y'all. I remember this. I remember this, y'all. Her baby's missing. She's giving a press conference. They think it's weird because she's sitting here laughing. We're about to listen to 10 minutes of what some believe is a Malia Davis, Darian Vince, a Cupcake, and Dominic Psyop. Her baby's missing. I wish I could get the description. I might go look for the description. I'm going to go look for the description while it plays so I can read out all the exact details. But keep in mind, her baby's missing, and she's giving out the information to get the baby back.
What would y'all do together?
Well, she loves to take baths. That was her favorite thing. She had little shark toys that swim in the bath and stuff like that.
How old is she now?
She's 15 months today, actually.
50 months.
Like, so you said she's very
50 or 15. I gotta
she's sweet with everybody, or just
she is. She loves everybody.
Can you tell me a little bit about like how you're feeling? Do you miss her? Are you worried?
Of course, I miss her. And
I have
like,
to ask, do you miss
I can't
her?
tell anything about the ongoing investigation, but they are. I'm sure you all have released an article about the car and stuff like that, so they have a pretty good idea of who has her. I mean, if they're watching, I just want them to bring her back.
Is there anything you'd like to say to them if they're watching?
I just want her back. Yeah, that's my child.
I'm sorry. I know this must be hard. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about her? Do you have any pictures of her? Have you been looking?
Not on me, no.
Not on you. Have you been looking at photos and stuff of her while you're? How are you coping with all of this?
I just want her back.
If you could tell her anything now, what would you say to her?
I love her and I miss her, and that I'll be with her as soon as I can get to her any way I can.
Is there anything that you can tell us about, like, what?
All right, I actually got the article because Prissy B does not
She's
play.
a happy baby. She hardly ever cries. She wants to wave and talk to everybody. She walks funny. She doesn't know how to pick her feet up, so she kind of wobbles.
Is she talkative?
Oh, the baby is the cutest.
She giggles a lot. You'll smile at her, she'll just start giggling. She's very happy.
And so you said she is talkative. Is it full sentences? Like, what milestones has she met? Like, is she a smart little girl?
She is. She hit every milestone early. She's not. She can almost say "I love you." She's not fully got to sentences yet, but she does say a lot of words.
You must be so proud of her.
I am. When Baby Shark plays, she tries to like dance with them and sing it.
You said that's her favorite song. Do you do the puppet with her a lot? And I know all of this is very hard. Can you tell me, like, how you're feeling?
I just want her back. That's all I want.
Are you feeling worried or anything along those lines?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about that at all?
Well, the reason I didn't report it or anything is because I knew the person who had her, and I didn't want them to run away with her. And as soon as they thought anything was going on, they just kind of...
Yeah, I heard that. She knows the person that got her.
So I'm just worried about, you know, like where they're at, what they're doing with her at this point in time.
So you do know who has her? You do. Can you tell us who that is, or you don't?
I can't release anything further about that. I'm sure they will at the press conference, but further than that, I can't say anything.
And so you do know who has her. Are you worried about her safety?
Well, now I am, because they won't answer phone calls. They've just kind of disappeared.
Her last name is Boswell.
What is it like to? I'm assuming that you trusted this person.
All right.
How has this
So
trust been
basically,
broken?
this is what it was. Her baby went missing. She knew who had him, but she didn't report it because she didn't want them to get gone. As soon as the people that had the baby thought something was up, they just disappeared. Now this is her giving the press conference.
And what's been going on with that?
It has definitely been broken after this.
Have you spoken to her father at all during this process? Are you having any support from
No.
him or from your family?
Yeah, my grandma's very supportive. She always is.
That's good. But you haven't spoken to him at all.
Mm-mm.
When was the last time you saw her?
In December.
In December. Okay. And what was that last day like? Was it a good day? I think it was about around Christmas, right? Can you tell me about that?
It was a good day. She had a little pink bow in her hair and a little Puma tracksuit on. It was hot pink.
And what? Like, I know that you're.
Oh, this is some good shit right here. I'm talking about. We could have did a live on this one.
Say to the person.
We could have did a live on this one,
That
y'all.
you think they should hear from you.
They should just bring her back. They obviously know like what's going on and like
Oh, this is a good
they
one
need to
right
bring her
here,
back
y'all.
home.
And you said that you trusted this person. So when did you realize that that trust might have been broken?
Well, when they just kind of took off and wouldn't answer anybody.
Around when was that?
Whenever this whole thing started.
Okay. And can you tell me a little bit more about like how you're feeling?
Maybe.
You know, all of this is scary and everything. Can you tell
It
me
is.
about
I just want her back.
that?
She's
That's all I
sticking
can
to
think
that. I
about.
just want her back.
Let's just get her back.
Is there anything the community?
Pretty trained, huh?
No.
This is a good one.
Other
right
than look for her.
Wait till y'all see the
I know they
story.
released the car information and the tag number and stuff like that.
So she knew who had the
Just any
baby.
reason
That
all
was
they
a
need to,
tricky
like, call so we
question.
can go check
This
it out.
reporter's good.
Not a problem.
Police watching this.
Has anyone like? Have you gotten any information from the community that's been helpful, or you just kind of been listening?
I don't really know. They've all been looking at leads and stuff like that. I mean,
has-
they are working their butts off.
Has the police department and everything, the sheriff's office, been keeping you in the loop for this
They
whole
have been.
process? Is it? How's that been going? Has that been good?
It
Positive?
is good.
Good.
And this is Nashville
And,
news, y'all.
I know that you said that you're getting a lot of support from your family. Are they like helping you going to courts and meetings and stuff with you? I know you've had a lot of.
Yeah, they didn't know I had court today. Or I'm sure my grandma would have been there.
Did you keep it from them, or?
I mean, I've just not really talked to them that much today, to be honest. And like I said, stuff was going on, like, while we were sitting in the courtroom, and I couldn't, well, not while, but, like, waiting to go to court, and, like, I just couldn't tell her exactly what was going on.
So you said, like, obviously you can't share anything about the case. So you haven't been sharing with, like, your family or anything either?
No.
How's that, not being able to confide in anyone?
I mean, the police officers are very nice, especially, like, Sergeant Matt Price and stuff like that. I can talk to him or, like, them, and they've been, like, really helpful this whole time. They really have been.
And anything else that you think that people should know about Evelyn, about, like, what makes her so special?
She's just a very sweet baby. She's got, the little dimples on her face.
Do you think she looks like you?
No, she definitely looks like her dad, but she does have my eyes.
That's good. You have very pretty eyes.
Thank you. She's the cutest
You
baby
hear the
ever.
reporter? Buttering
So,
up.
You'll know
I
it's
told
her
you she's laughing.
when you see her.
Reminds me
loves
of
everybody. She
Dominic.
tries to
All
kiss
she got to
everybody
do
on the cheek.
is say the
Tries to wave
baby
to
father
everybody.
did it.
She's very friendly.
Remind me of Dominic.
She's very friendly and sweet. So
Remind me just like Dominic, y'all.
When hopefully you're reunited with her, what will be the
Y'all
first
really
thing-
want to know? Y'all really want to know
Just
who I
hug
think
her.
it is? I just want my
I know that
cupcake
sounds
back.
weird, like,
I just
I
want
miss
my
how she
cupcake
smells and,
back.
like, her laugh and like everything.
Remind me of Dominic right
just
there in the
wanna-
projects with the press.
So I know that this must be.
This is an investigating reporter.
And then there's been trust broken, right, as well.
Yep, she
are
is
you
like
worried
you.
about her safety?
I mean, in a way, yes, just because we can't find, the car or nothing like that. But they have exhausted.
I'm
almost
switching
every
the live
option, you know
up.
what I'm saying they're working around the clock.
I'm switching the live
They have a
up. We
whole
got to
lot of people
find
that are,
Evelyn
like,
Boswell.
dedicated
F
to there, and
that.
I appreciate that.
Do you think that they are going
Find it Evelyn
I do. I
Boswell.
have full confidence.
You do?
Switch up. Of
Are you
course.
feeling hopeful?
I am.
Can you
All
tell me
mans
about
and
that?
women's on
what
deck.
keeps you going? What's giving you hope?
we switching
and-
this
The
one
team
up.
up
This
there
is
is
a
just
good one.
honestly really good. They're all really good, and I can confidently say that like when I'm not up here, I know that they're doing their best to find her. I'm not worried that
I
we're
hate
not
when they
right
start
there. They're not,
propping the
like,
police.
just setting around
Dominic
and
did the same
them.
thing.
I know that they are trying genuinely.
Right. Do you have any regrets about not involving?
You have
police?
any
So you
regrets?
know that-
Well, sort of, but also in a way, I knew that as soon as anything went down, the person was going to just disappear, and they have, and they've tried to find them. They are going to find them.
Why
And
the
I know they'll bring
psychics
them back.
already got videos?
You feel fully confident in that. That's good. But if you could do this all over again, is there anything you would do differently?
Yeah, I probably called the first day. I should have. But I just didn't want them to run with her like they have now.
Did you ever expect them to run with her?
I knew that if anything really
ever
happened
expect
and anybody got involved, that they probably would.
Can you tell me why she was with them if you were working
Oh my
with them?
gosh.
They were watching her for me while I went to work.
Oh my. You hear this, Stephanie?
Childcare situation.
Yeah.
But you thought they might run with her?
No, until they took her, no. Then after that, I was like, well, if anything happens somewhere, they will run with her. And to be honest with you, I won't lie, I didn't know how good the team was up here, and if I did, I would have called the second that I realized. They are very good, like I said. They are doing everything they can, and I'm very confident in that. And that makes the situation a lot easier.
Oh my gosh.
And so you said that, when did you realize that they had
Changed the whole live up.
Like I said, I can't release anything like specific.
We
I'm
on
sure
some
they
shit right now.
But
To your seats.
So, anything else you'd like to add? Anything that you want to tell me about Evelyn?
her favorite food is sweet potatoes.
And what's her favorite color? Purple.
She's allergic to carrots. What else does she like?
She loves those little applesauce pouches.
Yeah.
She's very smart. Like, even she quit her own sippy cup at 6 months old, or not a sippy cup, but she quit a bottle. I'm sorry.
Switched
And went
the
straight to a
whole
sippy cup.
life.
And like, I would leave her snacks on the floor, like in the little containers, and she'd open them up herself and like get one at a time. Like, she's just a very smart, very good baby. And I just
Evelyn Boswell.
You're supposed to be so proud of her.
I am.
Is there anything that you would like to say to her?
That I love her and that I will find her. She'll be back.
Evelyn talks baby. She don't
humanly
talk
possible.
that, man.
Anything else you think people should know?
No, not at this moment.
Uh-oh. Pause for the cause. Get yours. But don't break jaws. Give me a second. I gotta put on my Sherlock Holmes hat. Everybody get your magnifying glasses. Come on. Yeah. Okay, we're about to switch it up. Gotta try to see what's up with this Evelyn Boswell real quick. We was waiting. We're about to do Evelyn Boswell. Evelyn Boswell, there you go. What up, Mrs. Jessie? Miss Jessie, excuse me. What up, Green Eye? Try to find Evelyn Boswell's abductors. I set a course for Tennessee. You're doing excellent. Thanks for asking. Evelyn Boswell headed to Tennessee right now. I hope you enjoy this flight music. We'll be reaching our destination shortly. Planet of Fate. I feel like I'm selling something right now. This that selling you something music. Ah, yeah, that's how it works, Keisha. Just like that. And then you can hit the button right there on the side, Keisha. knew how to make music like this. I'm gonna start trying. This is the perfect video music, right? Nice exercise, 7-minute exercise, inspirational video music. Yeah, give me $70 for it.
I just want to tell you.
We're here. I use the wrong keyboards. I know I be wilding out. My bad. We're back. We've just landed in Nashville, Tennessee, trying to find Evelyn Boswell's abductors. The mother was just chuckling in a press conference with a very nosy investigative reporter. Shout out to that nosy investigative reporter. She reminded me of a Dominic McKinney, that day in the projects, when he said, you really want to know who you really want to know who I, there you go, what's up, Queen Soldier Girl? Yo, you really want to know who you really want to know who I think got cupcake? I got one of those moments. Here go baby girl right here. Why are they playing with the kids? I don't like this GoFundMe, get me high for the night and change my life scam starting to go on. But once you support one, you gotta support them all. We're gonna be getting into that dwarf that scam people out of money. Yeah, we're gonna get into him. We're gonna get into him. Because I'm telling you, Americans are the biggest suckers of all times. And it's like at times we think we're gonna get support, sympathy. The world hate our fucking guts. So this is the priority. That's what I'm saying. Evelyn Boswell, missing for about a day now. Yep, we're going to get into that little dwarf. We're going to get into his little foreign butt. And his parents. We got to dox his parents. So this is little Evelyn. We're about to look and see what's going on. Because I've seen a lot of trickery already. Yep. Let's get to this next one. Mother said she knew who had him. If my law was in effect, that mother would be telling that story behind bars for the first 72 hours. Remember, that's my thing. Anything happened to a kid, mother automatically locked up. It's called the guardian. It's called the guardian law, yeah. She be in jail telling that story. And guess what? Anybody trying to do a psyop with a kid, that would deter them. Because once the kid go missing, you got to have you doing 3 days in prison in your plan, automatically. As a mama. As a mama. The same way they could just castrate men, predators, and not women, we need an all-woman law. 72 hours, mama. Custody or not custody, 72 hours. I'm tough on it. Baby come out of you, 3 days, something happened to it. Oh, you don't got custody? Still 3 days. That baby should have 2 eyes on them. The foster parents and yours, because anything happened to that baby, whether you got custody or not, 72 hours. You better be a bounty hunter. Like, nah, I'm getting my
Why
bounty
build
hunter
a
license.
new
I
high
can't do
tensile
that.
steel chat?
Give me a second to scroll up. I told you, 72 hours. It'd be a lot less kids missing, I'll tell you that much. And that's what the key should be. Automatic 72 hours. Kind of like when a cop shoots somebody, automatic death duty. Yeah, 72 hours. Only people that'll be against that is people that know something will probably happen to their kids under their supervision or out of their custody. Yeah, I know. I thought it was about saving the babies. 72 hours, man. The woman guardian law. The grandfather reported it to. Yeah, you might as well get the best of the worst. Let's get to our mission. Planet of Fake for Kids, we changed our whole course of the live. I got like 5 lives backed up.
Agents with the TBI, FBI, and Sullivan County Sheriff's Office are in Wilkes County, North Carolina, questioning 2 people in connection to the disappearance of 15-month-old Evelyn Boswell. Evelyn is still missing. She was not in that BMW. What? Earlier today, the Sheriff's Department in Wilkes County stopped that silver BMW that authorities had been looking for.
They took the couple in for questioning. That statewide Amber Alert still in effect.
Background.
Authorities were notified Tuesday of Evelyn's disappearance after her grandfather contacted the Tennessee Department of Children's Services, saying the family had not seen Evelyn since early December. So many questions remain unanswered.
Oh, man.
I just want her back. That's all I can do.
All right, so y'all heard them say they didn't see the baby since early December. Reporter asked her, when the last time you seen her father? At the end of December. Was it on good terms? Yada, yada, yada. I'm just bringing y'all up to date.
Oh, let's just get her back.
News 5's Maria Roberts confronted
No
Evelyn's
more
mother,
locked doors.
Maggie Boswell, as she left the courtroom in Bristol this morning. Boswell would not respond to her questions, and then she reached out to Maria this afternoon saying that she was ready to talk.
I love her and I miss her, that I'll be with her as soon as I can get to her anyway.
Her daughter, Evelyn.
She's a happy baby. She hardly ever cries.
December. But Boswell says
Funny, she doesn't know how to pick her feet up.
Evelyn has been missing since December. But Boswell says
Missing
she knows
since December.
You do know who has her. Are you worried about her safety?
Well, the reason I didn't report it or anything is because I knew the person who had her, and I didn't want them to run away with her. And as soon as they thought anything was going on, they just kind of vanished. So I'm just worried about, you know, like where they're at, what they're doing with her at this point in time.
Boswell wouldn't reveal who took her daughter, but says they were watching Evelyn while she was at work.
They should
At
just
work
bring her
since
back.
early December?
They
God,
obviously
what
know,
the
like,
fuck
what's
do you
going on,
do?
like,
All
you know.
you rigs?
They need to bring her back home.
When did you realize that they had completely disappeared?
So in a way, I knew that as soon as anything went down, you know, the person was going to just disappear, and they have. And they've tried
Just
to
like
find
Dom,
them.
KJ.
They won't answer phone calls. They
Yes,
just
green
kind
eyes.
of disappeared.
Boswell admits she'd do things differently if given a second chance.
Yeah, I probably called the first day. I should have, but I just didn't want them to run with her like they have now.
She didn't want them
In
to
Sullivan
run with
County,
them.
I'm Maria
We
Roberts.
in February,
Fox 39,
dear.
News at 10.
You didn't see a baby
criminal
since
history
December?
request.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm going to be politically
Sullivan
correct.
County Sheriff Jeff
She's a
Cassidy
deadbeat
revealed a
dog.
few hours ago a 15-month-old girl at the center of a statewide Amber Alert may have actually been last seen nearly 3 months ago. Good evening, Josh Smith.
I'm Sarah Diamond. During that news conference, Sheriff Cassidy announced he is
Soldier
giving
girl.
$1,000 of his own money as a reward for tips that lead investigators to 15-month-old Evelyn.
Not the 2,500 Two Guns Veto amount. Shout out to Two Guns Veto. Anybody do the research, the search on that man? I got the best chat in the world, but I tell you, y'all all busier than me. I'll give it to you. Let's get back to Evelyn.
Boswell. Less than 30 minutes ago, Ballad Health and Niswonger Children's Hospital donated $25,000 to that reward money.
Ballad Health CEO Alan Levine himself donated $5,000 in an effort, he said, to try to find this little girl. Ahead of that 2 p.m. news conference today, Evelyn's mother, Megan Boswell, appeared in a hearing in a juvenile court room in Bristol, Tennessee.
Kelly Grossfield is monitoring new developments in that case. She joins us live in Sullivan County, where investigators tell us there's still a lot of unanswered questions.
Even after this afternoon's press conference regarding the missing 15.
Wait, hold up. That's her mother with her hair dyed that quick? What is she, about to go to Mexico?
Month-old, there are still a number of questions that remain, and although Sheriff Cassidy says both parents are cooperating, he does have some questions of his own in this case.
Her hair look nice.
There's a lot of rumors regarding the mother. I mean, is she a suspect in this case, or is she cooperating with
what?
You know, we're not disregarding anybody as a suspect at this time.
Sheriff Jeff Cassidy says,
yo, that look like one of them good old boys. That look like one of them good old boys. Never meaning no harm.
this case is unlike anything he's ever seen. Toddler Evelyn Boswell, missing more than 2 months, just reported missing this week. New information released Friday says a babysitter last saw Evelyn on December 10th. While the mother, Megan Boswell, is working with investigators, Sheriff Cassidy says her story just doesn't add up.
You know, she is cooperating, but like I say, some of the information she's given us hadn't been really accurate.
Megan Boswell was seen leaving juvenile court Friday morning. News Channel 11 reached out for interview, but she declined. The reason she was there has not been released. As far as her assistance...
Of course, juvenile court is not family court. Juvenile court is not family court. How old is this girl? How old is she? Juvenile court, juvenile court, juvenile court. That's all I'm going to say. Let's continue.
In the case, the sheriff says it hasn't led to anything solid.
Her stories aren't leading up to stuff that we went out and checked on, video surveillance, eyewitness testimony. So a lot of her information.
72 hours would have solved this.
The sheriff is determined to bring Evelyn home. He is offering up to $1,000 of his own money as a reward for her safe return.
They don't disregard anything that could happen to her. I just, you know, hope and pray she's okay, she's alive, and we can get back with her as soon as possible.
Officers are searching for a 2007 gray BMW in this case that they believe does have information. If you have any information on the whereabouts of that car or information on the whereabouts of Evelyn, you're urged to contact police. Reporting live in Sullivan County, Kelly Grossfield, News Channel 11.
Looking like that chick from Heroes. Get your ass out.
What did you say to her? I love her and I miss her, that I'll be with her as soon as I can get to her. Anyway,
dry tears.
Emotional words from a mother now 2 months separated from her child, still without many answers right now. Tonight, police tracked down 2 people wanted for questioning in North Carolina, but 15-month-old Evelyn Boswell is still missing.
And in an interview you first saw on News 4, the girl's mother talked to reporters about her regrets. Cameron Taylor tonight with new information.
Here's what we know tonight, Tom and Tracy. There's no longer a massive hunt for this silver car. It's in police custody tonight, well away from where the child disappeared. Now, Evelyn hadn't been seen out of Sullivan County since December 10th, more than 2 months ago. The TBI issued the Amber Alert for the case just 2 days ago. We know from the TBI that people of interest were found in Wilkesboro, North Carolina tonight, but no Evelyn. Now, at the center of the investigation is this woman. This morning, mother Megan Boswell ignored reporters as she walked out of the courthouse. But hours later, she met up with our NBC affiliate in East Tennessee to explain her side of the situation.
I knew that as soon as anything went down, you know, the person was going to just disappear, and they have. And they've tried to find them. They won't answer phone calls. They've just kind of disappeared. Yeah, I probably called the first day. I should have. But I just didn't want them to run with her like they have now.
Let's pause there. We could assume she was negotiating to get the baby back. They was playing tough. I think 2 months is a little bit too long to negotiate. How about the chat? What do you think? How long you negotiating with disgruntled guardians? Like, let me know, be honest. How long you're gonna be negotiating with disgruntled guardians with your 15-month-old? And give yourself a break. You gave yourself a little break and they're like, all right, I'm gonna give you a little break. I'm gonna let you hold the baby for a month. After that next month, what do?
Now, Megan Boswell referenced the people she knew to have baby Evelyn several times, but
we
don't
negotiate with terrorists.
We did find this custody record online. Angela Mae Boswell was taken into custody at the Wilkes County Jail around 5:10. Now, an important note here, this person has not been charged in the case, but shares the baby's same middle and last name. Now, the mother's involvement in the case has also been questioned. Today, the Sullivan County Sheriff said they couldn't rule out anyone as a suspect. And tonight, we're hearing from one of the mother's ex-boyfriends.
To my knowledge, the entire time that I've known Maggie, I've never seen the baby, of course, but as well as the baby has been with the father.
Oh, shit, the baby may have never been with the mother. What? Of course the baby would be missing if you don't have custody. What?
Back from military leave, and that is all that I've known about the child. All I've seen is pictures of her. I have no relationship with that child whatsoever.
Now, the sheriff did say the mother's story had inconsistencies, and the other piece of the puzzle, Evelyn's father. He's in the military and stationed in Louisiana. So far, law enforcement hasn't said if he plays into the case. Tracy.
All right, we'll keep watching this all through the weekend. Cameron Taylor, thank you. And in case you missed the new information here, folks, this car has been
sold
found.
that baby
It was
to a
over
lady
the
with the
Tennessee border
same name
in North Carolina. So no reason to continue looking for it.
And again, sadly, that baby Evelyn, still missing tonight. There is a $33,000 reward now being offered for information leading to her whereabouts. The money is coming from several groups, including a personal donation by the Sullivan County Sheriff. Now, we're going to be closely following every update over the weekend until this little girl is found. Remember, you can get any breaking updates straight to your phone on our News 4 app.
I could come right now, Facebook Live, like I found a baby, Cash App me, so
I love her and I miss her, that I'll be with her as soon as I can.
Police will arrest me before any money gets given to me. How many of y'all believe that? How many of y'all believe I find that baby right now, go live? Yo, I just found this baby. Help me get it back to the parents. Cash App me, POTFS. Oh my gosh. I just saw the adventure of my life. I got the baby back, y'all. Cuffs will be on me before a dime comes from any of the donors. You gotta answer specific questions, help people get convicted, all this other stuff. Like, dog, you didn't say this when I sent out the Justice for America Association. Like, come on, dog. Don't do that to me in the Global Justice League Heroes. We already saw that. Let me get the next one. Yo, don't do that. I gotta check on that girl that reported Patrick Stallworth. See if she got her reward money. I know that other one started looking a little cute. You know, the one that talked about the son of the Reverend. Yeah, she looking a little cute. Yep. She got a little upgrade. Yep. Mentally unstable, though, some say. Everything that glitter ain't gold, B. Fuck that. But you young, you got resources to waste.
I've never met the father in my life as well. To my knowledge, the entire time that I've known Maggie, I've never seen the baby, of course, but as well as the baby is...
He never seen the baby before. This is her ex-boyfriend.
Been with the father, you know.
And the father's in the military, so she's lying. He never seen the baby before. He's the ex-boyfriend, and he was told the baby's with the father. The father's in active duty somewhere in Louisiana.
Back from military leave, and that is all that I've known about the child. You know, never seen it. Never seen her or anything of that matter.
All right. Let me see what else they got. So we seen that. We can always catch up on that another time. So we did Evelyn Boswell. I feel much better on that. We could get back to our regularly scheduled show. I'm getting into this foreign scamster. Shout out to the foreigners getting Americans for their hard-earned money. They refuse to contribute and donate to American platforms. But it's all good because your kids will never see a dime of any of that money you send to these foreigners. Trust me, either foreign or domestic. How many of y'all got kids that got a check from DJ Vlad or know somebody that got a check from DJ Vlad? Nobody. You can't even go to the store for DJ Vlad. The foreigners with money, they are on a specific mission to starve Americans. And when they bring over other foreigners, they teach them the same thing. Remember, I told you, they normally work with each other. It's not too accustomed. You'll see like foreigners with a couple of Americans scattered within them. Nah, it's going to be all foreign everything. I'm not saying they're going to all be from the same place, but it's going to be people from other places taking advantage of people from here, period. And that's how you could tell some shit's going on. But I let people play stupid. You're going to get played for stupid. Let's get back to this right here, if it's possible. This right here is funny because, you know, you can look at this little dwarf and tell he's not 9 years old. Like, that's why I just be quiet and sit back like a shogun with my samurai sword sharp